Welcome everyone, it's day 4 and that's my son's birthday, so woohoo! Shout out to him. So I got a nice little simple 6x12 layout today with some mixed media goodness. So this is using the Kidaholic kit and some more than words stuff from Cocoa Vanilla. So just using these paints that we got in the mixed media kit. They're just acrylic paints, they're pretty thin. I added water to the page just so I could have more of a watercolor kind of a wash over it, and I'm just spreading it out as you see, and I'm not really washing my brush, changing it, mixing it in, blending it, trying to get it to go where I need it to go. I really should have done the grey before the blue, but that's okay because it means that the blue mixed into the grey a little bit as well, which was nice. So as you can see, just some strokes up and down the page, well, across the page, from the top to the bottom, just using my white to clean anything that I wanted to clean off it. I think I was just making sure that the pink was, yes Oliver, we need more butter. Thank you for telling me that in the video, and now everyone knows. So just using my paint here in my art journal, just smudging it on to see what would happen, because I was doing that after I cleaned my paintbrush. That wasn't probably the most sensible way to do it at all. Anyway, so coming back, it's dried. We're going to have a bit of a play with my photos and what's going on. We're just going to put some gold Heidi Swap colour shine on. Actually, I don't think it's dry yet, so the Heidi shine actually smudges a little, but that's okay because it adds to the background, and then I put a bit more on later. So I've just got these tiny little photos, the 4 of us here with our, well actually the 3 of us and then mine because no one takes a photo of me. But we tried Good Berries, which is a frozen yogurt place, sort of like Cold Rock and stuff, but with frozen yogurt instead. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, I brought the stamp set, so that goes with the collection. So I'm just using some pink here, adding it on with those beautiful little cluster of hearts. I think I use another colour, do I? Let's see. Yes, here it is. Black. Or grey. Grey. Black would have been a bit too harsh. Just use some grey, which is good because I really do have a lot of coloured inks and I really need to use them a lot more. Just like my stamps, really, I do have a lot of stamps. Isn't that one of those things that we all sort of collect and get on the ball with, but then don't use as much as we probably should? So just using some double-sided, like a tape roller here, because this is one of those ones where you can, it's not permanent yet. So just making sure that I move it to where I want it to have a border. I'm just going to cut out this lovely little pink ombre, mixed media kind of thing going on into a background. It's pretty simple. I was debating whether I wanted to keep those ends on, but they just look out of place, so off they come. So, time to embellish. So, truth be known, this isn't one of my favourite layouts that I've done, but that's okay because I like parts of it, and we all have those layouts. Not everyone can have every layout be their favourite layout, so we have to be realistic that we things change, things happen, collections are different, way you put things together aren't going to be 100% perfect into the eye or anything like that. So we just have to like what we're doing, love it sometimes, but also just get the memories documented. So in we go. Wow, that was a loud car that just had a connection outside. Oh, truck, my son says. So that would probably explain it a bit more. So using some chipboard here, I'm just trying to see if I should frame one of them. And if they weren't so close, probably it would be good to frame them. That's a totally different design altogether. And I really like this little banner, and I put it in a few places and fiddle with it and whatnot. So anyway, committing to that little strip of paper that was just an off-cut scrap piece from another layout. On it goes, on goes my photos, and that's going to be committed, and then I can really commit to my embellishment clusters. So how's everyone enjoying so far? Up to day 4 of the birthday month. That's not bad for me, really. Lately it's been a bit haphazard with my uploading, so I thought this would get me in the mood not in the mood because I often really like to do it, but it give me a goal to work towards and get you excited and get you on going with me. But also, I noticed that I have just over 200 subscribers, so that's a nice little celebration. So a birthday month and to celebrate 200 subscribers is awesome. So keep watching because on one of the days, I won't tell you which one, there'll be a little giveaway to celebrate that 200 subscribers. I'm going to say survivors, but that's not the case. I'm sure you're not surviving watching my video. It's not. Hopefully they're not that terrible. And also there'll be a little giveaway for my birthday as well. So stay tuned because that'll be exciting. Some goodies are always handy to have. So I added that little circle sticker and I'm using that as my journaling spot. Nice little flare and a tag because they're beautiful and that's how we're going to roll today. Just see, fiddling around. Take off that banner, I put it back. Then I move it there. Then I move it up there. And it's just crazy. See, this is where I think I probably needed to just stick to some simple embellishments and not do too much. The mixed media background is enough, and it sort of just needed like a nice title and a bit of a journaling spot and maybe some sprinkles of little things, not much else. But that's okay because this is the way it went today and this is how it ended up, and it's not bad at all. So there's some lovely goodies because if you've ever checked out Coco Vanilla Studios goodies, her collections, she has some awesome stuff. So it goes, not only is it beautifully designed and colours and all that, but she has some extra, like the goodies that go with it, the chipboards and stamps, stickers, you know, those kind of things are just really lovely. And in her older collections, she had like these little goodie bags that came, I'm not sure what they were called, but they came with like some 3D embellishments and stuff like that. So that was a cool little bag that you could get to add to the collection, and oh, it was just lovely. So keep bringing them out, Zoe, not that you're probably watching, but they're really awesome. I love your stuff. So keep going with it, keep going. So adding the butterfly, and I'm really liking that bottom embellishment cluster, but for some reason I think it needs something up the top, and I just fiddle and muck around, and oh goodness, just driving me crazy. I know it was driving me crazy on the day I made it too, because for some reason I got it stuck in my head that it needed something, and really if I'd probably walked away for a little while and came back with fresh eyes, I might have decided differently. Might not have needed it because I'm looking at it now and it might have been a nice little, you know, rough journaling spot or nothing spot really. It's funny how hindsight can give you all those different views. Anyway, even though I glued that down, I take it off, I rub off the glue, not that obvious, and I'm just going to add some gold again, because I've noticed that the gold has blended into the background a bit and needs to have a bit of that bright spark. Adding some lovely enamel dots, because why wouldn't you add enamel dots? And what else is going to happen? So there's lovely colours in these enamel dots, look at them. It's so nice. Actually, the whole collection has some really lovely pastel colours, which is a nice change to see. Don't always have, you know, I guess sometimes when collections come out one after the other, they sort of are very similar in colours or motives or, you know, those random animals and stuff that you get. But it was nice to have this pastel. Beautiful goodness. So I'm just using a brush marker here to write my total. It's not a shopping list. I'm writing my title. It's Frozen Custard Delight. Just a bit scripty. Nothing. It's not really scripty actually. It's just writing. If we want to be honest, which we probably should be. So just wrapping it up. I don't think too much goes on there. I just add a little bit of sprinkling down beneath the title there. Oh, I should have left it there. That arrow went so nicely up near the butterfly. Anyway, it's not like it. Welcome everyone. day 4, and that's my son's birthday, so woohoo! Shout out to him. So I got a nice little simple 6x12 layout today with some mixed media goodness. So this is using the Kidaholic kit and some more than words stuff